Hi buddies, welcome back to my channel Jose the Explorer, and I'm so happy to be here with this new video. I'm sure you're all doing great, and here too everything is okay except this extreme temperature and high humidity levels making life difficult in Mumbai city. And anyway, we can't stay indoors so long, right? So today we're going to explore the places of 26/11 attacks. So most of you must have heard about this incident happened in 2008, 26/11 2008, where when a group of people, a group of extremists entered Mumbai by sea and massacred hundreds of people. So we're going to explore the places where this incident happened, plus some other important landmarks in Mumbai city. So stay tuned. It's going to be interesting, I'm sure. If you like the video, please watch till end, and I highly appreciate your comments, and put your comments in the comment section. Okay, so please stay tuned. And friends, this is considered the most heinous and horrific incident ever happened in Mumbai's history. This extremist belonging to a particular group, entered Mumbai by sea and got off near Gateway of India, and of course their first target was the most popular and iconic five-star hotel, the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel. At the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, several gunmen entered the hotel and began firing indiscriminately at guests and staff. They also took hostages in various parts of the hotel. The siege lasted for nearly 3 days, during which the attackers engaged in gunfights with Indian security personnel. The hotel suffered significant damage during the attack, the parts of it being set on fire. Many guests and staff members were trapped inside the hotel during the siege. In total, over 30 people were killed at the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, including guests, staff and security personnel. This attack on Taj Mahal Palace Hotel was part of a larger series of attacks across Mumbai that left over 160 people dead and approximately 300 people injured. These attacks were one of the deadliest incidents in India's history and had a profound impact on the country's security policies. And friends, there were 10 members in this extremist group. As soon as they got here, they split into different groups and targeted the different locations. And now we are heading to some other places that were their targets. And I'm in Colaba already. And this is another target, Leopold Cafe. One of the oldest restaurants here. One of the oldest restaurants established in 1871. Restaurant and bar. And friends, they targeted several locations in Colaba itself, and that's why I'm Colaba. And the third one in Colaba is Nariman House, a Jewish community center. Now we are heading to that place. This is the Nariman House or Chabad Center. It's a Jewish community center. It's a third target in Colaba. Nariman House है ये ना? And friends, this Nariman House also referred to as Chabad House, Chabad, Chabad, I think I pronounced right. Stands as a symbol of Jewish outreach and community service, and it serves as center for Jewish religious services, educational programs, and support for the local Jewish community and visitors. And friends, this attack on Nariman House in 2008 was a tragic event, targeted the spirit of unity, faith and community represented by such institutions. Because I'm going to take an elaborate video of this Nariman House, because the taking videos restricted there because of the security reasons, so I had to stand a little away from the structure. Okay. And friends, the fourth target is of course one another popular five-star hotel here, Hotel Five Star in Oberoi Trident. That's in Nariman Point. So let's go there. Friends, I finally made to Nariman Point area. This is Nariman Point. And now heading to Hotel Oberoi Trident. And friends, I'm starving right now. I have to eat something. So I think I drink more liquid, less fruit because of this extreme heat. So I'm going to have some fruits right now. The fruit store. I ordered one plate of mixed fruits. That's all this included. That's only 50 rupees per plate mixed fruit. Okay, this is my fruit dish, fruit plate, the mixed fruit. To this Hotel Trident, you can see the wall. Hotel Oberoi Trident. This is one of the 5-star hotel here, targeted by this extremist group. In the attack on this Oberoi Trident hotel complex, 2 of the extremists entered this hotel and took over 140 people hostage and killed at least 32 people. It's like Taj Mahal Palace Hotel situated next to this Gateway of India. This hotel also next to this Nariman Point Promenade facing the sea. This is the sea facing Nariman Point Promenade. This is the promenade. And this hotel is bang opposite of this promenade. Because now heading to the 5th place, that is Kama Hospital, CIMA. Yes, they targeted Kama Hospital also. Kama Hospital is one of the oldest hospitals here, hundreds of years old. So let's go there. And before that, I will take a bus from here because I'm too exhausted because this is extreme heat. Okay, I got this AC bus from here. And plus, extremism, whether religious, political, or ideological, poses a significant global threat due to its potential to destabilize societies, incite violence, and undermine democratic values. Extremist ideologies often promote violence as a means to achieve their objectives. This can lead to various attacks, civil wars, and other forms of armed conflict, resulting in loss of life, destruction of infrastructure, and mass displacement of populations. Extremism can deepen existing social, ethnic, and religious divisions within communities. This can lead to increased polarization, mistrust, and discrimination, making it difficult for societies to achieve unity and social cohesion. Before heading to the Kama Hospital, I want to tell you that CST railway station was also one of the main targets in Mumbai. Yes, CST railway station. So there are total 6 places they targeted. Because I want to show you CST station, though I've shown this place, CST station, before in my previous videos. So heading to the CST station, this is the way. And this one movie house next to this station, the Sterling. There was a movie right now. These are Hindi movies, Maitan, Bedai Miya, and Madgaon Express. These are Hindi movies. And this is Sterling Theatre next to the CST railway station. Now this is the way to the station. Pizza Hut outlet here. And opposite of this is KFC company. There's a KFC. Okay. And there's a KFC and Pizza Hut. Now heading to the station. And this is the CST railway station. And I'm sure I've shown you this in my previous videos. And this is also one of the main targets. Yeah, okay. Hi. This is also one of the main targets in this attack. And this Kama Hospital also close by, not far away. And this extremist arrived at CST station by car and immediately began firing at the main entrance and ticket counters before entering the main terminal area. They targeted commuters, passengers, and security personnel with automatic weapons and grenades, resulting in numerous casualties and injuries. This is the Kama Hospital, one of the oldest hospital here. Opened in 1886 is the Kama Hospital. And these are the total 6 locations. This hospital is targeted in Mumbai. The attack on Kama Hospital led to the overall chaos and panic that gripped Mumbai during these attacks. While the extremists were unable to carry out their initial plan of setting fire to the hospital, the incident resulted in casualties and injuries among hospital staff, patients, and security personnel. Since we are already here, let's go explore Fashion Street. Fashion Street is very close by, and this is not a Fashion Street, it's not a high-end shopping area, but hundreds of street-side stores selling wide array of branded clothing at very rock-bottom prices. Yes, so that's why this place is popular among college students and budget shoppers who don't want to break the bank, but you have to have very good bargaining or haggling skills. Otherwise, you will be ripped off for sure. Because if you are a foreigner or somebody from outside, you'll be ripped off for sure. If you don't know about the market. Okay, so be careful when you are here. And this is the Fashion Street. You can see all these stores selling wide array of clothing for ladies, gents, children. All types of clothing available here. It's over a kilometer long. Hundreds and hundreds of shops. And you also get shoes and sandals, everything here, not only clothing. There are hundreds and hundreds. I don't know how many stalls are there. So I have to ask. So not hundreds. I think almost 1,000. Yes, I literally mean 1,000 stalls. So around 1,000 stalls. I asked this guy, he said 400 stalls. 400 stalls, not 1,000, but it's a very big market. All these are various types of outfits. T-shirts, jeans, and ladies wear. All types of casual, formal, everything available at very rock bottom prices. That's why this place is so popular. You see, there's our 400 stores here. They said our 400 stalls next to this road. Friends, that's all for today. I'm signing off. I'll be back soon with some other content. Till then, goodbye. Now I'm going to take a train from CST station. Okay, bye bye. See you.